Young would have crossed the on-ramp to the interstate right here, but that's not where his body was found. A passerby found his body more than 315 feet down the on-ramp. That's more than the length of a football field. Investigators are trying to find out how his body got there.
Good Sunday night, and thanks for joining us for Weekend Edition. I'm Kelsey Kennedy. Tonight we're following a number of developing stories here in the Ohio Valley.
The experts at the Marshall County Animal Shelter tell me there's a simple way to tell if it's too cold outside for your pets.
Dangerously low wind chills are forecasted between 25 and 40 degrees below zero well into Wednesday. First, our top story tonight. I'm Kelsey Kennedy. Gunshots fired inside local schools today, but not a threat, an opportunity for teachers to prepare. Developing right now, a Wheeling woman is dead after being hit by a car last night. Very serious charges land a Monroe County man behind bars on $1 million bond.
The conditions here are just too perfect for me not to give it a try myself. Reporting live from Oglebay, I'm Kelsey Kennedy. Jamie?
New developments now on what was our top story in 2013. We're learning that one of the teens found delinquent in the Steubenville rape case has been released from an Ohio juvenile detention center. A Pennsylvania man is behind bars after he allegedly drove his car into a wall and attempted his own version of McCulloch's leap. The driver, 36-year-old Terrell Askernies, is being questioned by police at the top of Wheeling Hill. That's when he walked away from officers, flipped himself over the fence, and jumped off the hill.
It's all in the family today at PNC Park. There's a whole generation of kids who haven't seen the Pirates in the playoffs, and they wouldn't miss this game for the world. Residents here in Clarington, just across the Ohio River from the Marshall County Dominion plant, say this flame puts a plume of smoke for miles up the Ohio River all hours of the day and night. The cold didn't keep the dedicated away from Occupy Steubenville today, and while the emphasis remained on justice for the victim, there was also another message. Folks today wore red and black for city pride. Bill and Tammy Gooch were looking to downsize, and a young couple was ready to buy their riverfront home on North Front Street on Wheeling Island. The agreement was signed, inspections done, all the costs associated with selling a home paid. The Gooches had already moved out when the buyers were forced out of the deal because their new flood insurance policy would cost almost $7,000 per year, 6 times the current amount.
It can't be done. That's 2 dreams lost. 3 if you count the lady whose home we was going to buy.
For the past 2 months, Tammy and Bill have been paying their mortgage, rent, and 2 sets of utility bills. Today they moved back into their own unsellable home.
But the sad thing is we will never, ever be able to sell this home. We won't be able to give it away.
Since the Gooches have had their insurance policy since before June 1st, 2012, they're grandfathered into their plan. But even their current premium is expected to rise by about 25% in the next year. They've lived here for 15 years and never filed a claim. Insurance agent Bernie Glenn says commercial property owners are going to be hit harder. The reason for the increase? Debt accumulated by FEMA due to recent natural disasters like Hurricanes Katrina and Sandy.
FEMA was $25 billion in the hole, so they had to raise some money, but they've gone about it the incorrect way.
This affects everyone that lives in flood zones A or AE. Glenn says if you live along the river or a creek, you're in one of those zones. Congressman McKinley and Senator Manchin are co-sponsoring a bill to delay the rate increase and complete the feasibility study that was promised before the bill was enacted. Hundreds have showed up today at the Jefferson County Courthouse for Occupy Steubenville, and their message is clear. It's a call to action and justice, and their voices are being heard.
It's up to the people to stand up and voice their opinion if we want to change.
Giving a voice to the voiceless, letting people know that we're not going to take this anymore.
This controversy was sparked less than a week ago when the group Anonymous claims to have hacked RollRedRoll.com, the Steubenville High School football team's website, threatening to release personal information about the people allegedly involved if a public apology isn't issued by January 1st. Supporters of Anonymous voiced a common theme that justice needs to be served.
We need to have all the guilty come forward. We need to get justice for this poor girl.
I'm speaking the truth, and justice needs to be served, and it needs to be taken care of right.
Amidst the demonstrators, Jefferson County Sheriff Fred Abdella responds to allegations of corruption in the city. Do you have any response to the allegations about your community?
Oh, I'm proud of my community. I mean, everyone has problems in all the communities, but there are people here from Steubenville supporting this group. So, no, I'm proud of this county. They talk about being corrupt. I've heard all that over and over and over again. No.
The alleged victim was on the minds of many.
My heart goes out to her, and nothing but love. and I hope she knows that we're all here and we'll always be here for her no matter what.
Overall, a clear message was sent.
The nation is watching you, Steubenville. The nation.